Community for married couples.
We want to send things over to Brooks Baptiste for more on that event, and you've got a special guest with you.
I surely do. You know, most couples would tell you marriage is such a beautiful thing, but they'd also tell you it has its challenges, and we know that's just a part of it, right? Well, happening this weekend, hundreds are going to partake in the 5th annual Married for Life event, and joining us now, we have the co-host for this event, RONNIE DeVoe, who I know you know because new edition, Belle Biv DeVoe. But hey, we've also got SHAMARI DEVOE, who is very well known herself. She's a singer, a reality TV star. It's so good to have you both in studio.
Thank you so much for having us.
So let's talk about this. What exactly is this Married for Life event?
So the purpose is to bring like-minded couples together to help them overcome their challenges and reaffirm their love for one another, because we go through so much, and we need to make sure that we keep our families together, because marriage is the backbone of family, and family is the foundation of our community. So we stand strong on that. You know, we want to strengthen bonds.
So what exactly is this, what's happening this weekend? Because we know it's not just a walk on Saturday, but this is like a whole weekend experience, right?
The walk is 9 a.m. sharp Saturday morning.
Sharp.
Yes, sharp, right? Because Six Flags is going on over in that area as well. But anyway, on Friday night, it's
tomorrow
couples,
night.
Yes, Friday night at 6 p.m. sharp as well. Couples conversation and love celebration. When is the last time you slow dance with your wife?
Oh, right
significant other.
Right.
And all of the above, right? So we want to connect and have a real conversation about some of those things that we have to jump over, those obstacles in relationships. How do we communicate together with one another? How do we make sure our finances are in order? How are we speaking each other's love languages, right? We're bowling.
I like how y'all did that together.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we're bowling.
Here we go, here we go.
I mean, we're doing all of these different things just to celebrate love and enjoy ourselves with one another.
Now, you two have been together, well, I should say you've been married for what, 16 years?
We've been married for 16 years.
Been together for how many?
21 years.
Okay, so you know love a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, I know you guys speak publicly about this. There was a time in your marriage where you were headed for divorce, and what changed that?
I think just the fact that we looked at each other and felt like, how do we seek forgiveness, right?
Yes.
How do we seek that commitment and that loyalty that was put on the table initially through all of our pain that we were going through at the time? Our mission and our purpose was birthed, right? And because we looked back at each other and said, look, let's seek counseling. As a black man, this is taboo, right? I don't need anyone to tell me how to run my relationship, but I don't have the blueprint on how to run my relationship.
Right.
And once we started counseling, we ran into our destiny partners, Martez and Woodrina, who had been down that road, infidelity, so many other things in their relationship, but they spoke life into bringing us back together, and then they told us about this vision that they had with the Married for Life walk, and it's a part of our purpose and our mission to definitely keep families together.
Right, as marriage ambassadors. So, you know, seriously dating, engaged couples, married couples.
Pain, boy. Woo,
they have to,
that was designed to tear us apart, honestly.
You know, there's some pretty alarming statistics that talk about marriage and the rate of divorce here in the U.S., and then black marriages especially, they don't always last, and that's very unfortunate. I know that there were many couples that got married during the pandemic. I happen to be one of them. I'm coming up on a year next month.
Raise the energy.
And we still haven't had a fight. That's what I'm talking about. So, but what would you say just to some of the newlyweds that are watching and what they need to know about the power of marriage?
Well, I think first they need to learn what each other's love languages are, because that's so important. Like my husband, his love languages are physical touch and acts of services, but mine are words of affirmation and quality time. So if I'm not like touching him and doing all of these things for him, or you know, or cooking,
baby, I love you. You matter to me.
Right, and speaking to each other's love languages, then we won't be able to, you know, get to each other's heart and strengthen our bonds. So we just have to learn more about each other, and we have to listen to each other. Practice active listening. Make sure that you understand what each other is saying, because communication is so important.
And ask each other, how do I love you better, right? How do I value you better? How do I appreciate you better? We have to feel loved, valued, and appreciated in a relationship. So,
all right, some good tips and
advice. And seek that counseling, because it works.
Don't be scared of counseling.
We don't have the blueprint. There are others that have gone through it before you, so seek the counseling.
Very good stuff right there with the Married for Life Walk experience. It kicks off tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. You heard Ronnie say that walk-in set for Saturday at 9 a.m. sharp. Don't be late. You must register for it online. You can just visit marriedforlifewalk.com. Back to you guys.
There is so much there.
Yeah.
We can just talk to them for a half hour.
I know.
I mean, there is so much rich information there.
I needed 4 more minutes, but you guys. Maybe we'll take it on Facebook Live or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be great.
I listened to every single word y'all just had to say. That was fantastic. Thanks so much for coming on, Brooks. Great work,
Absolutely.
right? Man,